So then, but I don't really care what people say. I don't really want to do. Still I got to stick around girls like glue. And I might not play number two. All I know the time is just getting jet. Need a lot of trees up in my head. And a lot of Denzel in my bed to run that real. But I don't flick a girl, them on the road, them got the goody. I think we have to tell them don't take out the woody. Front way, back way, got the key, man, up the shove it. But in them, I give me and they have to talk it. Hot girls out the road, I say them see me. And I tell me, say them have something for give me. You want someone like them all, I dream about the Jimmy. Them a promise and I tell me, say I pay me. But the promise is a compared to a fool, so cool. But I don't know, so that man have to rule the school. Just like a fool. But I need military when I feel use up my soul. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I now play number two. All I know is time is getting jet. Need a lot of cheese up in my head. And I don't Denzel in my bed. That really. So how can they want big up them chest? But they don't know to come for the rated as the best. I wouldn't let up, it's a stand up on this. When I get up in the car, you want the girls we have regrets of the girl them. You will every minute I'm with it to get the girl them. Best with it and get them regular visit just with the girl them. Now them all a pressure me selling last year me and they jump on them off every them big papa with the girl them. Up on the granny to take a drag and I don't mean to brag. Every day I got to share with the girl them. Every time I look in at my mind it's all the girls I want to find and to me love them desire. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. I must not play number two. All I know the time is just getting jet. Need a lot of trees up in my head. And I need a letter in my bed to run that real. Some girls live them life and them don't really want to check it. Them not the girl that want the woman, them not select it. Sometimes me have to wonder if they get set and wreck it. Some of them are up on them, they don't want to wreck it. Oh please, them don't want to please. Them are going to be too much stuff and yes please. Them don't want the money, them don't want the money. That's all we know, so them party about our own funny. You cry them lost, living in the past. One thing we have to tell them sorrow home. They better move fast before we get crossed. But man, no kids up in them just because of them. But I don't really care what people say. I don't really watch what them want to do. Still I got to stick to my girls like glue. And I might not play number two. But I want to get in there. Need a lot of things up in my
Your man, he told me that he's tired of the shit you got. You took one hit and said my bitch keeps him coming back. He likes it tight and said your shit is just a little sad. Girl, don't get mad at me, I'm telling you the fact. I got your man and you can't do anything about it. You may think he is coming back.
1, 2.
I got it. Don't make no sense. You even call him and try to work at it. 'Cause I got your back and you can't do anything about it. He told me you don't give him, nor give him breathing space. And when he's out with friends, you call and get up on his head. He wants a girl that's down and out all up in his face. That's why I'm here with him. about to take your place. I've got your man and you can't do anything about it. You may think it's coming back to you, but I got it. Don't make no sense to even going and try to forget it. 'Cause I've got your man and you can't do anything about it.
Here's one on the rap. Yeah. Mark it on the cement bad man, stay back. Is it my Mexican do that? Yeah. Well, some no top and a high. Them shit are like sex right. Them tell me that they work right. They want that way on the right. And I she be a bit what a perfect sight. Sweet and on and he can't be that. She says she on me and she feeling nice. Happy price advice.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
My name is Kaffer Weather, aka Crew Vader, alongside DJ LB. We'll be hosting Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean, where we focus on global dance music and Caribbean dance music. Lots of DJs, music producers, live performances, and lots of discussions about music. So you definitely don't want to miss out on Thursdays at 8 p.m. So tune in to Backyard Radio on iLive Caribbean.
This is Rise and Shine Barbados. You can catch us every Monday and Wednesday, 5 a.m. for some rock, some pop, some hip hop, some house, some R&B, jazz, reggae and soca. It's a mixed bag of musical inspiration. Caribbean Radio.
So rise and shine.
Rise and shine, 5 a.m. AST, Tina Penny Ann. Let's wake up. Tune in to iLive Caribbean Radio.
Sparta. This is yours truly. Sparta Music, the most entertaining program. The Stage Show, where we bring to you live performances by guest DJs. The best in Caribbean and world music. This is the platform where we expose the unknown with live interviews. Live from 9 p.m. till 12 a.m. each and every Tuesday on iLive Caribbean.
You're listening to Jason X on the ones and twos and Sean C on the MIC. Tune into our shows Ecstasy Overdose on Saturdays and Ecstasy Reset on Sundays, 8 to 10 p.m. each evening on iLive Caribbean. We'll be your musical dealers delivering all your favorite hits with that Caribbean vibe and energy. So come get your overdose on Saturdays, then we reset you on Sundays. See you there. Bang! Bang!
Zuckerberg Thursdays, strictly the best of 80s, 90s, and early 2000s hits. Only baby, for you. Zuckerberg Thursdays, each and every Thursday, right here on iLive Caribbean.
This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
Switch on the touch.
Oh, yeah.
Check. All right. Yeah. So we inside now.
Inside.
You have to change some audio settings just now there.
Technical difficulties, but we on top of things. And we would like to welcome you all, one and all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fans of all ages. It's your boy, the one and only, the D to the E to the V, with Bruce the produce on the ones and twos. And this is What's New? What's Different?
And of course, we have a jam-packed show for you guys. So we have our segments coming up. What's Healthy? We have Twists. And we have Who Sample It? And of course, today we have some hampers to give away, so you all stay tuned, especially for the Who's Sample It segment. You can win one of these Hydrate sponsored hampers in the background here. And it's just vibes right through. And
well, of course, we are your Sunday Fun Day hosts. And we're going to take you on a magic carpet ride on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Of course, we are coming to you live from Trill Entertainment Studios, all the way down in Pepper Village, Faizabad. DJ Bruce to produce on the ones and twos. It's time.
Shout out the early birds on the inside. Good evening, Saf. How are you, sweetie? Loyal men like clarification on the inside. Oh, Grover. Hi, Chanel. Big up yourself. And Luchelle and Cheryl Smart. Noel on the inside. And of course, Trill Entertainment's #1, Kimlan.
I seen Darian Jones on the inside. What's up, brother? And of course, one of our day ones, Kerry Beard on the inside. What's up, Kerry? Sean Francis, how you doing, brother? Here's my number. Call me when you're up for an even exchange. Feel me? Let me see you do that. Nurture dance. Let me feel me. Let me see you touch your toes or shake that thing and talk to your hands. Feel me? All my Chicos, all my Jamaicans, all my blacks, all my Haitians. Feel me? But they know I'm a rep to the day that they kill me. Let's go. Church and I sit me up a harder. Till you sit down on it. We love the body leg with the hips, with the skirt, with the spit, with the come on. When the doctor church and I sit me up a harder. We have some additions to the What's New family. Shout out to Lavon. And shout out to Luke. Welcome. For the next 2 hours, we are going to be your culture connoisseurs. Uncle Selwyn, what's up, buddy? Who you like for the football? When the doctor change and I sit me up a harder. You don't get to your nature, don't get in your toe. All original bad man, you feel. Oh, Fidel! What's happening, my brother? Y'all freak we out now. Y'all argue them wheelbarrow. That we don't play. Them can't we up. Them can't freak we out now. Yo, Fidel, tell Cake and Uncle that one on the screen. In a 99 fight, anything him. Turn it on, but I freak with a appetite. Like a credit card, hot, like fire. Hot burning desire. Hot, like fire. And them never call it desire. Hot, like fire. Hot burning desire. Hot, like fire. No man, them clean them rasta in fire. Let me see the girls were sexy and cute. Get pregnant, them not that's with them youth. Let me see the girls that were firm attitude. You're not on no, you're not on prostitute. Let me see the girls that were pressed like rose. Spend your own money and buy your own clothes. Let me see the girls that been on the top rank. Now depend on the man, you got the money in a bank. Let me see the girls
girls that clean up them yard now come from the road and left it to dark. When me see the girls with the fat tight looking, after them get all enough man a looking them. Hot, hot, like fire. Hot, hot, burning desire. Hot, hot, like fire. The woman them clean, them a follow the Messiah. Hot, hot, like fire. Hot, hot, burning desire. Hot, hot, like fire. The woman them clean, Rasta inspire.
Mood's feeling right, and I see you standing there, not an ordinary night. Feeling lust is in the air. The way your body looks, it's turning me on. The way you lick your lips slow, makes me want you even more. You're turning me on. You're turning me on. So attracted, could this be wrong? To feel this way, come on, so strong. Won't take my time, 'cause it might be gone. Don't know your name, but you're turning me on. You're turning me on. You're turning me on.
Scooby! Away! On the job! Run the clever! Save your mama!
You're too bad mind, 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 you're too bad mind. So we born bad mind, in a spirit, bad mind, in a spirit. Hallelujah! We are born bad mind, but we hypocrites can't stay.
You're too bad mind, you're too bad mind.
This is a message for all the hypocrites out there. All the haters.
You're too bad mind.
We don't deal with no bad mind.
Kiss the cross and touch the sky.
Not at all.
Bad mind thing non-stop. We are born out bad mind.
Because we burn out bad mind.
We are born out bad mind. You're too bad mind. You're too bad. Ready. Rebuke them.
Okay, man. It's never too early to bring the vibes, girl.
Rebuke them. Them no like we no like them. Trample them. We no care if the devil send them. Trample them. We no care if the devil send them. Everybody got time. We want to see everybody hold the cat line. Got time. If you want Satan, please don't join. Praise the Lord. Praise the man all do time hard. Praise the Lord. Not every worship attack coming away. We are own bad mind, but we hypocrites can't stay. You're too bad mind. So we draw our line and tell Satan to You're too bad mind. It's the cross and touch the sky. We are born out bad mind. Ready.
So the move on that way. Go man, go. Chaka. Take them out. Janai, who that a run, who that a ball? Who you put your over the wall? Harder them come and the harder them fall. Everybody from in on the them call to the chaka tal. Put the chaka over the wall to the chaka tal. Put the chaka over the wall. Them over there so keep things steady. We over here so lock down the city. Remember the dance of them car Shelly Belly. We go remix the dance. Everybody watching. Hey, chaka belly. Have a new dance of them car chaka belly Shelly. Chaka belly. Everybody in the dance to the chaka belly. Them say Jala fan them off. Them a telephone. Them a fax them off. Jala call on the rain for the girl them. But if I rain the man call on him bless them. Jala gangster, you a wangster. Jala dance them a drum cookie monster. Chaka girl. Chaka. So the move on that way.
Stay from we, but the girl them star, we are them foreign. Right next to the S to the T, yes, from left hand to right, from A back down to the Z. Just bring all the girl them come on to ways from a say. So we love how she fit in the clothes with the fat piece of thing, it's wanka exposed. Girl muggle and girl not stop pose, cause you not drop off like Mikey J knows. Top girl I'm a well water dose, so come on baby girl, it's time to get close. And I don't mean to
we have the Maverick on the inside. What's up, Raffin?
But the girl them star, we are them foreign.
Pick up yourself.
Right next to the S to the P, that's dirty. From left hand to right, from A back down to the Z. Just bring all the girl them come on to we wanna sing that.
I never.
Oh Lord.
I never, I never, I never, and I never, I never, I never. Real bad man never, 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 never do it. So no toilet seat, just watch where you eat. Real bad man never, 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 never do it. Two man wrap up in a sheet, me know in a butter. Please, two man feet, take up, that are them mission. Back, side dash, any position. Do this and be this my ammunition. Figgy, nutrition, the love exhibition. Why, if a man you love have ambition. Seek the Bible, where is your vision? Me not change, man to woman tradition. Me swear that man my religion. Bad man never, 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 never do it. Son of toilet seat, just watch where you eat. Bad man never, 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 never do it. Some give it up, some give it up, some give it up. 5 million and 40 naughty shortly. Baby girl, I'm a guess, Shonda Paul say, well, woman, the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm. Hold on, girl, I got the right tactics to turn you on. And girl, I wanna be the papa, you can be the mom. Oh. Because the girl them broke out on the floor. From you don't wanna work as performer. From you don't want a man where can't turn you on. Girl, make I see you when them upon ya. Can't stand for the long, nah. Eat no yam, no steamed fish, nah, no green banana. But down in Jamaica, we give it to you hot like a sauna. Well, woman, the way the time cold, I wanna be keeping you warm. I got the right temperature for shelter you from the storm.
And as we raise the temperature, bringing you all these hot vibes, I want you to remember, clean out your hands.
Jamaica is a happy place, so everybody just get a dance. Clear your mind and clear your heart. Anytime you have a one man touch with the roll and make a cross, everybody come catch the dance. Touch your head up on your heart. When you see your enemies a pass with the roll and make a cross, everybody come catch that. Well, it's just another dancing tune. Who not dance will be dancing soon. Who had sent them Ghana bathroom and a real bad man no dance a cartoon. Then girls, put on your dancing shoes. Reggae, hip hop, rhythm and blues. Any music play, girl, just move, cause this a new dance we are use. Come catch a dance, clear your mind and clear your heart. Anytime you have a bad man touch, we a roll and make a cross. Everybody come catch the dance, touch your head up on your heart. When you see your enemies a pass, we a roll and make a cross. Everybody come catch the dance. Yeah, cause them so interested in some outing dog spray.
DJ Bruce, the producer.
Execute last why don't out pan them. Why them from night till sun out pan them. Gangsters, gorillas come out pan them. Build up and all run out pan them. Explode with black why don't out pan them. Why them from night till sun out pan them. Gangsters, gorillas come out pan them. Cause you meant nothing to me. Don't think your words something to me. You're storing up the anger that's something to me. Them f***ing have nothing to see. You're exalting your thinking dirty self. Go and raid your dirty monkey self. Go erase your ugly self. Go that girl that stop yourself. Build enough man run up on them. Explode as the pile down out on them. War them from night till sun out on them. Gangsters gorillas come out from his one. Yeah. Like firing bullets like float like how what we looking like. Yeah, tough fighters moving like them losing like them fools confusing like them blasting gun gonna make them lose them life eyes. As some big dog man not run out on them. Big dog just step all the note on them. War them from night till sun out on them. Gangsters gorillas come out on them. This a man hip run out on them. And these are gonna start on out on them. War them from night till sun out on them. Gangsters gorillas come out.
All right. So it's about that time that we get into the first segment, right? All right, so we're talking what's healthy here, right?
Yeah.
So this is the first segment here. Today on What's Healthy, we are talking about sexual health tips for men.
Serious thing.
Serious thing. Now, it might seem a little taboo because, well, men in society are generally taught not to really talk about certain things or talk in general about sensitive things, expressing feelings. A man might have a problem, might have an issue and don't know what it is because he's too ashamed to go to the doctor. He's too ashamed to tell somebody, you know. But with regards to your sexual health, man, it's not something so scientific that if you are to take care of yourselves and to improve your sexual life, and not just a sexual life, but the sexual organs and the systems that involved around that, we're going to give you all some tips to help you out with that, okay? So
can I just say one thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
This is a very stiff topic, eh? So
Wait, Dev.
Sorry, I can help it.
Dev, you're making it hard for me to talk about this thing. Dev, he's up there. Yeah, we don't want this to be a lengthy discussion.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Cool. That's enough, right? So, many men are unaware that there are things that they can do to take care of their sexual health and prevent problems before they occur, right? And what we mean by by problems, right? So for those who don't know, we have things like erectile dysfunction, we have things like low sperm count, low libido, right? Things like that are some of the things that men face when we talk about sexual health. It's not just about the performance, but it's also about being able to produce healthy sperm and staying healthy in general in that area, right? Being able to get strong, hard erections when you're having sex, problems getting aroused.
Yeah, well, not just strong and hard, but also functioning erections.
Yeah. Because it could go up and then come down,
and then it could be going off when you don't want it to.
Yeah.
And that kind of
premature ejaculation, things like that, right? So here are 10 tips for men's sexual health. So tip number 1, eat a healthy diet. When you are what you eat, what's on your plate can affect your performance in the bedroom. By eating healthy foods that are rich in nutrients and low in fats, you will keep your sexual system in good working order. Strive for a balanced diet with plenty of fruits and vegetables, lean cuts of meat, whole grain, and low-fat milk. So again, it seems like the solution to almost every problem or every health issue that we bring on the show starts off with your nutrition, how well you eat, and how well you nourish your body, right? So just take note of that. You can fix. I posted a meme on Instagram today that the doctor said you can fix all your health issues with proper diet and exercise, and the meme was the person said, just give me something for the pain and let me die. Because we don't want to do the things that we actually need to do to solve the problem. We just want to be able to survive the symptoms.
Bill Engvall had a joke like that where he said he went to the doctor with his wife, and the doctor said to him in front of his wife, he have high blood pressure and some other issues. So he was like, he would have preferred if the doctor said that he was cheating on his wife.
Wow.
He said then I would have to deal with a bunch of crap.
Wow.
He said now I have to eat it.
Wow. Okay. Well, to each his own, yes? Is what you're able to live with. Right. So tip number 2, exercise on a regular basis. Here's another great reason to hit the gym. Men who aren't active may find themselves with sexual problems. Exercise increases confidence and libido. Check with your physician. That word again, boy. Physician. Right. Before starting a program of regular cardio and strength training. Right. I have been slacking off on my workouts. Well, I mean, I had a no pun intended. I had a hard week last week with this taking my second dose of the vaccine. I really thought I was ready, but when I had my virtual class on Wednesday, Devon, I nearly dead.
Yeah.
My body, like, it was shutting down halfway through. So it's like you really don't know how well and how good your body is functioning until you put it through a little bit of stress.
Yeah.
And that is where the immune system has a big part to play, and everything else that is supporting your body's functions. So my body would have been fighting off the pathogen from the vaccine and creating antibodies and so on. So it would have been taking away some functionality from my regular systems,
Your cardio system.
cardio system, the musculoskeletal system, so they were not able to function optimally, right? So think about if it was a full-fledged COVID infection, how hard it is your body to just stay functioning, and that's why we have people who have to be on respirators and so on, because your body just can't function how it normally does, right? So point 3, stop smoking. Many doctors agree that smoking is a significant cause of sexual dysfunction in men.
And I don't understand why it's so hard for so many men to get this.
Yeah, boy.
Fellas, if you don't smoke, don't start.
And we're not talking about it immediate effects. Sometimes it takes a while.
A long time, exactly.
Right? So I
because
know
those of you who start smoking in your teens and have been straight up smoking, when you get to our age, my age, in your 40s, guys, smoking. I think this is something that a lot of people overlook. We talk about nutrition, we talk about exercise, we talk about all the other stuff, but people overlook smoking as part of sexual dysfunction.
Yeah, and believe you, when it starts to affect you, especially when you started smoking early on, when you check that age group, that's when a lot of women in the sexual prime, right? So if you're going around women your age, which most of us do, or even a little older, right?
Which some of us do.
You can't keep up.
Yeah, exactly.
And that will lead to other problems that we could talk about next time. So studies have found that a majority of men who suffer from erectile dysfunction are smokers. Smoking can also reduce sperm count and quality. It damages the small arteries that send blood to the penis, making it difficult at times to maintain an erection. Right? So, point 4, stress. So learn how to manage stress. Stress can lead to sexual problems. It leaves you feeling exhausted, worried, uptight, and nervous. If you allow stress to manage your life, it will feel out of control. Learn stress management techniques like deep breathing and meditation. Find ways to handle anger and sadness. You'll soon see the benefits of relaxation in the bedroom.
Yes.
So,
I could testify to this.
Right.
Because I remember there was a point in time a few years ago, I was dealing with some stress. I had some changes with my work and it was affecting me, and I started getting pains in my chest.
Yeah.
And all kind of, when I went to the doctor, she checked me out. He said, but you're doing all right. He said, of course, you're a little overweight. And then he said, but how things otherwise?
Yeah.
And he started chatting with me like our psychiatrist will start chatting. And then he realized, he said, well, you know what you need to do? You need to manage your stress. He said, it's not about getting rid of your stress. It's about managing it. It's about learning how to deal with those things that going on, learning how to accept it and how to embrace it into part of your life so it doesn't become stressful.
Yeah.
So this is a very, very, very important part of this.
And a topic that I feel I will talk on next week is meditation and meditation techniques, because people have misconception on what meditation is. You might think, everybody think is you sit down on a mat and you
float to the ceiling.
Yeah, it's not always about that. You can have different ways you can meditate. But anyway, we're sticking to the topic for today. Do Kegel exercises. And no, Kegel is not the name of the trainer, right? So, no, Kegels aren't just for women. Kegel exercises strengthen the muscles that connect the base of the penis with the tailbone. These muscles act to control the flow of fluids through the urethra. Through Kegels, you learn how to delay ejaculation to heighten orgasms. To locate the muscles, try stopping the flow of the urine. These are the muscles you need to tighten. Squeeze the muscles, hold for a few seconds, then relax. So, I'll give you all from my own experience. One of the easiest ways to get some Kegel exercises done. Now, they start off, when they're teaching you how to do Kegel exercises, for men, they tell you to start off with like small reps. So like for 3 times a day, you just hold the muscle for about 3 seconds and then relax. And you do that 10 times, 3 times a day. And then as you start to get accustomed to it, you do it more and more reps, more times a day. So a quick tip, anything that you're sitting down for a long period of time, you're in a meeting, you're at the office, you're driving, that's a good time to try to
strengthen
your pelvic floor and do Kegel exercises because you basically, especially like when you're driving, where you don't necessarily need to pay full attention while doing Kegels. If you're in traffic, especially just sitting down waiting, you do a set, and on your way to work, on your way back on your way home from work, and then maybe like before you go to sleep or when you're showering or something, you do a next set, right? Trust me, your girlfriends and your wives will thank me later. Yeah, for that. Just for the advice.
So if you guys wanna know which that muscle, while you're urinating, try to stop in midstream, and the muscle that you'll be controlling to stop. That's the muscle that you need to concentrate.
Yeah, and
that is the muscle that's connected to the pelvic floor.
And it's also a combination of that muscle and the sphincter muscles of your anus as well. Yeah. So it's like that whole chain under from the base of the penis going down straight back to the anus. That whole muscle,
a muscle group.
Yeah, we had to learn, just like any other muscle, we had to learn how to train it, right? So tip number 6. Use lubricants. I'm going quickly now, right? Mm-hmm. Lubricants can help gain a freer range of motion and increase sexual enjoyment. Did you know there are many different types of lubricants for different purposes? These include those best for solo activities and those best for if your partner is looking to get pregnant. Lubrication can also help prevent tears that increase the risk of infection. Yeah. Right? Okay. Tip number 7, visit your doctor every year. It's no secret that many men don't like going to the doctor, but if you want to maintain your health, you should have a physical checkup at least once a year. Your doctor will be able to answer any questions you have. If you're sleeping with more than if you're sleeping with more than one partner, or if you start sleeping with a new partner, it's important to get tested for sexually transmitted diseases, right? That's self-explanatory. Tip 9, drink less alcohol. It's true. Yep. Bottoms up may keep it down. Yep. The more you drink, the more at risk you are for erectile dysfunction. Alcohol may make you feel sexier by lowering inhibitions, but it also reduces libido, causes erectile problems, and can make it harder to orgasm. It's funny because alcohol can have like the negative, the opposite effect on women.
Well, actually, I think what alcohol does is it gives you the ability to get in the mood.
Right.
But it doesn't. When you get there, it doesn't help you stay there.
Right.
Because I think, okay, let me talk about me. I have been in situations where women have had lots of alcohol and they've had lowered inhibitions.
Right.
But,
okay.
But at that point, it gets kind of gross.
Yeah.
No, I don't think much people like me. I don't sloppy drunken woman is. Yeah.
Kimlan said, think of the pelvic floor as a hammock. That's correct. Okay. I see. I guess Kimlan knows all about Kegels. Cool.
Kimlan. Kegels.
All right. Next point. Don't do illegal drugs. Some men take illegal drugs or legal in some states to get high, thinking that it will enhance their sexual experience. However, in most cases, drugs have the opposite effect. To avoid erectile dysfunction, don't do drugs. Some prescription drugs also can cause issues, so be aware of those as well. And I can attest to this. Cannabis is a good boost for sexual function. I just letting you know. I guess in control amongst, so you'll be amazed. Try it. DJ Bruce says so. Try it. Right?
Yeah. I can attest to that
as
well.
Yeah. If you're, some people get sleepy and whatever, but if you get the right high where you're up and you can function, but you still have that.
It's about that might be another conversation, but it's about controlling the level of your high.
Yeah.
About the quantity that you do. You don't want to go too high, and you don't want to be experiencing that fall off. While you're doing that,
while you're having sex, you don't want to be experiencing the fall off because that's messy.
Yeah.
So what you want to do is you want to control the amount of cannabis you take. So you probably might be engaging in the activity while you're going up or while you're at the height, while you're at the peak. So, and after you have your climax, you enjoy your climax while you're coming off of your high. That's a whole lot better. So it's
something you had to experiment with, right?
And or indulge with somebody who has experience in that.
Yeah. All right, last point. Maintain a positive attitude. Medical studies show that men who have a positive attitude towards life also have a better sex life. So why not smile and try to keep your spirits up? Yeah, we always smiling here, you know. In Trill Entertainment Studios, we always smiling and having a good time. Always have that positive attitude. All right, guys, so that's it for What's Healthy.
I see we have Trini Nikki. Hey, what's up, Nicola? And she's saying that alcohol is a depressant.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I mean, everything in moderation, and you have to understand that moderation could vary dependent on the occasion, dependent on what you're trying to achieve, the person, your body mass.
Yep. Your body chemicals.
One of the positive things that we experienced or we learned from our little cannabis party the other day. We had a cannabis party and it turned out messy, right? Long story. But one thing for sure that was consistent is that the people who were experiencing negative side effects, it started off with the lower body mass.
Yeah.
And then the biggest person, so like that would have been one of the biggest person in size there.
I was the biggest person there.
Yeah, and he was one of the last persons to actually feel the effects of the high.
Yeah.
Right? Anyway, that's it for What's Healthy, guys.
But when it hit.
Yeah, when it hit you.
When it
like,
hit.
Stay tuned, guys. We have Twist and we have Who Sample It, where you can win a prize from Hydrate. So stay tuned. We're gonna be right back. It's What's New, What's Different.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
iLive Caribbean invites you to log on to the Dirty Fire Show each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10 p.m. featuring selected dirties and yours truly, Fire Travis, for the best in urban music, past and present. Each and every Monday night between the hours of 8 to 10, the Dirty Fire Show. Why?
Every Tuesday on iLive Caribbean, Mr. Ring is on the control. Every Tuesday nights from 8 to 10, it's cooking something on iLive Caribbean. Dancehall, reggae, hip hop. The best coming from Martinique, Guadeloupe, French Guyana, Réunion Island. DJ Mr. Ring cooking something every Tuesday night, 8 to 10 on iLive Caribbean. Ring, ring, ring.
Everybody feels well.
Fridays.
Get those frequencies locked.
With Mr. Spicy, the Groove Master.
And the beautiful lady, Sahara, your island gem.
For our
Jam Rap Session.
Straight out that jam.
Fridays at 10 p.m.
And cruise with us into the midnight.
On iLive Caribbean, your #1 internet radio.
Want to go on a boat ride on Saturday? Then join DJ KCD as he captains a different boat ride every Saturday night. 2 hours of pure vibes from 6 p.m. All aboard the boat ride, only on iLive Caribbean Radio.
This is iLive Caribbean, broadcasting all over the internet. For any further information, please contact iLive Caribbean at info@wi.iliveradio.com. This is iLive Caribbean, changing the way we listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio. Listen to radio.
I take a dancehall boy. Yow. I take a dancehall boy. Yow. I take a dancehall boy.
And we're back. So
I take a dancehall boy.
I want to introduce most of you all to a local artist who is blowing it up on the international scene.
I take a dancehall boy.
He goes by the name of Brave Boy.
Yeah.
And he does
a dancehall boy.
the international feel.
Article dancehall boy.
Pop Caribbean crossover music.
Yeah.
Afro vibes.
Dancehall boy.
So this one has been doing well on national charts right now.
Article dancehall boy.
It's playing all over the world. It's called Afrobean Girl.
Dancehall boy.
And this is Brave Boy featuring Del Fire. He's an Afro artist. So check it out.
Sexy mama come through for me. Give me that wine come roll for me. Hey, African man tell me that. Number one pon the dance and at the house set it. Tell me where you bring it back. You are the baddest in the place, you know that's a fact. Say all your ex-boyfriend wanna win your back. Say when they see you in the dance, don't know how to act. All of the man happy now, oh, oh. Girl, you are the star of the show, oh, oh. Love to see you smile, watch you glow, oh, oh. My precious and the diamond and the gold, oh, oh, yeah. African girl, roll for me. Come roll for me, girl, come roll for me. Aye. Caribbean girl, track for me. Come track for me, girl, come track for me. Aye. All of the girl, them shake, shake. The way you shake it, girl. Roll, roll. The way you roll it, girl. Why? The way you whine it, girl. Yeah. You got the sugar with the spice with the seasoning. Link up on WhatsApp and all the reasoning. Me say me come in at the dance and you tease it. Say every time you bust a wine it look easy. Melanin queen with your biggie back. Slow bounce for me, make it tick it tack. Plenty money that you know go fit the lock. Pretty girl give the boys them heart attack. When me say African girls them sexy, Caribbean girls body tempting. Me give you maximum love if you let me. Tell for your brave boy on your TV. All of the man happy now, oh, oh. Girl you are the star of the show, oh, oh. Love to see you smile, watch you glow, oh, oh. My precious and the
Bruce, you have a whole consultation going on in the chat here with Trini, Nikki, and Timmy.
What is saying?
They're teaching each other how to do some concoctions to help with libido. So we're gonna check them for a little prescription.
Yo! Article dancehall boy.
Como tú te llamas, yo no sé. De dónde llegaste ni pregunté.
Long time I ain't touched some reggaeton.
Dices que quiero con usted quedarme contigo hasta el amanecer. Como tú te llamas, yo no sé. De dónde llegaste ni pregunté. Lo único que sé que quiero con usted quedarme contigo hasta el amanecer. Óyeme mamacita, tu cuerpo y carita, piel morena, lo que uno necesita. Mirando una chica tan bonita y pregunto por qué anda tan solita. Ven, dale ahí, ahí, moviéndote eso pa' mí. No importa idioma ni el país, ya vámonos de aquí, que tengo algo bueno para ti. Una noche de aventura hay que vivir. Óyeme ahí, ahí, mami, vamos a darle. Rumbeando y bebiendo a la vez. Tú tranquila que yo te daré una noche llena de placer. ¿Cómo tú te llamas? Yo no sé. De dónde llegaste ni pregunté. Lo único que sé que quiero con usted quedarme contigo hasta el amanecer.
Y se tomó la gozadera. Miami me lo confirmó.
Chile con Argentina, Panamá trae la sandunga, Ecuador, bilirrubina y Uruguay con Paraguay, hermano con Costa Rica.
Bolivia viene llegando, Brasil ya está en camino, el mundo se está sumando a la fiesta de los latinos. Y se tomó la gozadera, Miami me lo confirmó, y el arroz con habichuela, Puerto Rico me lo regaló. Y la demora merenguera, Dominicana y Puerto Rico.
So what kind of remedies these girls them talking about, boy? I seen they talking about some cloves. You're boiling a few cloves and drinking.
I tell you, I watch it. Those of you who watching it live, if you keep seeing my head pointing down, it's because I am enthralled in what's going on in the comments right now. I tell you, it's a whole sexual consultation going on in the chat.
Yeah, I'll tell a last story, right? So, my girlfriend and I and two of our friends, our next couple, we went to Tobago at the beginning of the year, right? So,
wait, hold on.
Right. What is that?
This safe for radio?
Yeah. I'll edit it, right? So we went to Tobago, rent a guest house and thing, right? So back then I was promoting one of my drinks from Bruce Blends called the Peshing Wang Wang. The Peshing Wang Wang, right? So I'll listen to this combination.
I had some of that.
Right. So is beetroot, banana, peanut butter. It had some alcohol in it, so I think I had put like I put either a rude boy or something with honey goatweed in it, right? So, of course, nutmeg and all these other things, right? So
and the effects of it, watch me.
So my partner and the girlfriend in the morning. My partner, he come out the room early, right? So about 2 hours later, the girlfriend come outside. She was like, Leon, I'm not talking to you again. She said, do not speak to me. My neck hurts a bit. You're big and you have sense. You know what I'm talking about.
Now I remember when I bought some of that Peshing Wang Wang. And I'm telling you, Bruce. Peshing Wang Wang Wang. Peshing Wang Wang Wang. Peshing Wang 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 Wang.
Dile que tú eres mía. Tú sabes que eres mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía. Dile que tú eres mía, tú sabes que eres mía, tú misma lo decías cuando yo te lo hacía.
Sígueme y te sigo, mami, pa' la rumba que nos vamos. Bebiendo nos olvidamos del mal de amor que nos han causado.
Special good afternoon to Chanel Andrew. Welcome.
Me hicieron a mí, que pensaron que de amor nos íbamos a morir. O a sacarme sufrimiento del pecho.
I see Trini, Nikki, and Kimmy still going at it. I think, Bruce, when the lockdown over, and you're ready to do the you understand? I feel we go bring in Kim. We go invite Kimmy and Nikki.
That's a good idea.
To come and we have a candid conversations about relationships, sex, and so on. So I think those are two good women to talk to.
You bring them in the convo.
Yeah, we go. You understand?
You understand?
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for This Week in Stupiding. Alright, so, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you all know that this week, or these last 2 weeks, have been flooded with sporting events. But there was one incident that happened last weekend that we need to point out. Now, I wrote this just about 10 minutes before I left home because I needed to make sure that the story had built up to where I was getting the latest news. And I call this week in Stupid Thing a sign of stupidity. And always beware of the signs of stupidity. With all the things that's going on in the Wimbledon, all the things that's going on in the Euros, something happened in France. During the Tour de France, last week Saturday, there was an incident that took place. A 31-year-old woman who lives near Landerneau, France, was charged on Wednesday after surrendering to French police after being on the run since previous Saturday when the unnamed woman, who's a suspect, caused the biggest crash in the 108-year history of the Tour de France.
How, boy? No. She mad.
I'm going to say it again. After being on the run since the previous Saturday, the unnamed spectator caused the biggest crash in the 108-year history of the world famous, the most famous road cycling event in the world, the Tour de France. But she was released from custody on Friday and was described by French police as ashamed and frightened. She acknowledged her stupidity, but said she needs to digest this event before presenting herself to the police. So let me break it down. The incident happened on Saturday, which was the opening leg of the Tour de France.
Yeah.
Now, the first leg of Tour de France is from one city by the name of Brest, and it goes all the way to Landerneau. At the beginning of the race, this woman realized here what's going on. She wanted to get her 5 minutes of fame. So the unnamed woman was seen trying to display a sign towards the TV cameras that translated to "Go Grandpa / Grandma." As the peloton approached, now you know what's the peloton, right?
No.
All right, so those of you who don't know about cycling, whenever you have a race, you have what you call the lead pack.
All right.
Those are the guys, those are the big names in the race. They set the pace. That's called the peloton. So as the peloton approached, and one of the lead riders, Tony Martin of Germany, crashed into both this fan and her sign. Unfortunately, Martin's crash caused riders behind and next to him to fall into a catastrophic pileup. The worst injury was of Marc Soler, who broke both arms and left the race. Right? So let me break it down for you. First leg of the match, this lady who lives in Landerneau, which means she's aware of what the Tour de France is.
Yeah.
She's not a foreigner who coming in for the first time and seeing this. She lives in Landerneau. She went over to Brice, and while the peloton was coming, this lady stood in front of the camera with her back facing the peloton and held out her sign.
Wow. So she can't even see.
She didn't even see while the peloton was on the way. So she held this, no, she stand on the side of the road and stick her hand throw her hand over into the roadway.
Right.
Now remember, the Tour de France is ridden on regular roads throughout France.
Yeah.
Right? So everybody stand up at the side, the peloton passing, Miss Lady jump out, bam! Go grandma, grandpa.
Wow.
Right? The German crash into her, and then this, and you know how it goes, the peloton is pace.
Yeah.
So there's no way for people behind to stop. And Tony Martin was in the front of the peloton. Right? So only about 4 riders who were on the other side of the pack and in front of him escaped the whole collision.
So,
right? Marc Soler broke both arms. Now here's what's going on. This woman has been on the run from since that incident happened till Wednesday.
Well, where she go, babe?
Right? She leave. When the incident happened, she ran.
Yeah.
Took off because obviously people who were there were more concerned with helping the riders. Of course, you know, you have support teams and so on. So all the attention went to helping the people there.
Yeah.
So she escaped. Has been in hiding from Saturday evening. And remember, this is the beginning of the first leg of the race. So this is not like it all the way down. Right? So she has been hiding. And this is what it is I'm saying. You are 31 years old, lady. You're not 16 years old. 5 minutes or your 10 minutes of fame by trying to be on TV holding a stupid sign could have cost people things that they have been working for years.
Yeah.
These elite athletes, Mark Solar cannot even compete in the rest of it because...
And those kind of injuries, you never know if you could recover from
Never
that.
know what the recovery could be.
Yeah.
Now, what had happened was, the police is looking for the organizers of Tour de France decide that they're going to sue her because of the cost incurred.
Yeah.
The racing teams decided that they were going to sue. Individual persons who were injured decided they was going to sue. Right? So she was on the run. So the culprit whose identity is being withheld is charged with 2 offenses. The first being endangering others through manifestly deliberate violation of duty of prudence or safety, and the consequence involuntarily causing injury that led to an inability to work for up to 3 months. That would be those who were injured and so on.
Yeah.
So she gave up herself on Wednesday, was charged, let loose. But the crazy thing is, the police decide, because she is traumatized by what she did, that they're not going to release her name. And obviously, because she lives in Landaloo.
Yeah. Well, she living in now, but she had to get out of it.
Well, the people still not too sure exactly who she is, because at the time of the incident, she had on shades and her mask.
Yeah.
But eventually it will all come out.
All right.
So this lady, this unknown lady, on behalf of Mark Solar, who broke both of his arms, Tony Martin, who crashed into, and all the other riders, spectators and lovers of the Tour de France. Your daughter.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
Crazy.
All right. What a twist.
So that was this week in Stupid Thing.
All right, guys. That twist is always have some kind of crazy stories, yes? That's why we call it twist. But anyway, we're going to get back into some music, guys, and we have our segment called what am I saying, boy? Who Sample It? Where you can win a hamper from Hydrate. So stay tuned for that coming up.
This is iLive Caribbean. iLive Caribbean. iLive Caribbean.
We're gonna jam some new soca, guys. Soca 2022 Bossa Nova. This one is from Double M. It's called The Flavor Rhythm.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Soca. I think I want to jam up the thing, girl, and start this party. I think I want to walk up the thing, girl. Come here, let me. Girl, I'm in a different mood when I'm drinking something. Yeah. I get in a whining mood when I'm sipping on something. Yeah. Every girl, 10 out of 10, 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 10 out of 10. Wine and back it up again. Girl, how you give me the wine that I just can't refuse. How you go viral making news? Girl, your body have a billion views. All eyes on you, baby. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Cause I'm so tempted. What you telling yourself? What you telling yourself? Go low, girl. Girl, I'm in a different mood when I'm drinking something. Yeah. I get in a whining mood when I'm sipping on something. Yeah. Every girl, 10 out of 10. 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 Wine and back it up again. Girl, how are you? French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor.
Here is Motown on the rhythm.
French vanilla, French vanilla.
I believe Moto is the one who produces rhythm.
Instruction time, hey girl. Come bubble on the pot now. Bubble on the pot now, hey. Just wine on the spot now. Bubble on the spot now. You got me saying, oh, oh, oh. Is there any single girls in the party tonight? French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor, flavor. French vanilla, French vanilla, French vanilla, flavor, flavor. Girl, I need
She says she want hold me like a conversation. Well, give me a demonstration. Always like it's on rotation.
I like this Charlie and hear them, you know.
She used to intoxication. Now she want feel penetration. Send me wait up for your location. Then me say, bend your back. Every tick for your tick, every tack for your tack. Make your waistline working. She have Caribbean background, but right now she live a Brooklyn. She see my song be so good tonight, gonna be everlasting. She give me the mad look, cause nigga just reach her system. She say she want hold me, oh 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 hold me. She say she want hold me, oh 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 hold me. Yeah, you can't control me, but babes, yes you can hold me. Bend down and give me, girl. It's time to get busy, girl. If you know you're damn pretty, girl, push back and give me, give me. Bend down and give me, girl. That wine they not typical. Woman, bend up your physical. Push back and just give me, give me. Hand on your knees, girl, roll back. Keep it right there, girl, hold that. Give it to me, don't hold back. Roll that, roll that. Send all the woman friend for me. You know I like woman company. Bend your back and line it up for me. So let me see, girl. Bend down and give me, girl. It's time to get busy, girl. If you know you're damn pretty, girl, push back and give me, give me. Bend down and give me, girl. That wine they not typical. Bend up your physical. Push back and just give me.
Hey, we don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Why you totin'?
We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Yeah. Why you totin'? Well, mama used to say, let them say what they have to say. Let them do what they have to do. 'Cause they're gonna hate you anyway. So
mind your own business. Your funky business. I'm there with the family and we don't care what people say. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. Why you totin'? We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings. We don't talk no feelings.
And here comes them, girl.
put a kiss on me right there, wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. Won't you put a kiss on me right there, wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. I like kisses in the morning.
Dev.
And I wake up. That's the time I'm looking for.
I have a question.
Yes, she sang this song for me.
And you know what?
That is not the question.
That is the answer.
Kiss me right there. Watch where
I want to ask you,
kiss me right there.
what you're willing to pay to go on a date with Nadia?
Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. Won't you put a kiss on me right there? Wherever you want.
Why?
Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. Lips all over me, my body. Come honey, let me direct you now properly, baby.
I want to be honest with you.
Watch where I pointed. Kiss me right there, darling. Why you
I could cut off 3 fingers.
wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want, baby. Wherever you want. Won't you
That tree represents what?
wherever you
Tree what?
baby. Wherever you want, baby.
3 fingers.
Three
3 fingers. 3 fingers.
3 fingers. Oh, you willing to lose 3 fingers? That's what you're saying, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take one for the road, boom bam. Now we take a shot from
You serious?
boom bam. Now we take one for the road. Party love good, boom bam. Now we take
So you
bam. Now we take a shot.
Two pinkies, which I don't really use, and one of the ring fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, party love good. Now we go down by the Juve. Plenty rum and gal by the Juve.
I sorry, but
Think my team lit, but it can't done.
have no woman on this earth
One for the road, party look nice, yeah, party look good.
that
Bam, now we take one for
just for opportunity to go on a date with, I would lose any of my appendages for.
party look nice, yeah, party look good.
You see, I thinking about the long game.
Boom, bam, now we take a shot for the road. Boom, bam, now we take one for the road. Party look nice, yeah, party look good. Shots, what we taking shots. What we need is
Listen,
shots.
if I take them at the joints, right?
Shots, yeah.
Go on the date. She will fall in love with me. Then I go and get them reattached. Game over.
Give me the work, with the work, yeah. Give me the work, with the work, now. Give me the work, with the work, now. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work.
Alright, maybe 3 fingers is a bit much.
Sign me up. I come for this work.
But you see, I can't put a dollar value on it.
Sign me signature, cross me
Because if I put a dollar value on it, that would be kind of chauvinistic. It would be kind of, you know? That's not sexy.
Reliable. If you're hiring, I just want to go to work. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for
But there are things I would give up
I come for it.
for the opportunity.
I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work.
But you know, when you go on a date, you're going to tell Nadia.
So I just want take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, and throw it up in the air. I say. The place it hot, hot, hot. I said the place it hot. Oh, the place it hot, hot, hot. So I just want take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, and throw it up in the air. Take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, take it off, take off something, and throw it up in the air. I want to get naked.
I think the ladies appreciate that statement.
I want to get naked and jam on somebody. I want to get naked. I want to get naked, naked. I want to get naked and jam on somebody.
I am charming, no, Bruce.
Everybody sing your happy song. Leave that day.
I figured so.
Leave that day. Leave that day.
There's only be a
Leave that day.
there's only be a hole
Leave that
because you're afraid to show the mushy side.
Leave that day.
I lie?
No, you're not.
Devon, oh.
You know
That's why I you can tell me whatever Devon. You can tell me whatever Devon. I know the teddy bear underneath, so I'm like, whatever, yes. People will watch Devon talk shit with this, and sometimes he just cuss plenty or whatever, and they go, like, oh God, watch this big black man. Oh, I'm so scared. And I'm like, I like Cabby from social media.
Get better, and you are a winner. Pack your bag and keep it.
I love the sound of this Tennyson John. Oh gosh, one of the songs that was underrated.
Run away from that, not going back. Run away from that, not going back. Run away from that, not going back. Everybody sing your happy song. Leave that day. 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 Look at garbage boy just said. Ghostwriters.
And I see my boy, college boy, doing it big in the US.
People.
I'm real happy them soca artists getting to tour, boy.
Oh God, nothing could feel good like this. Floating on the clouds like if I don't have no problems. I feel so happy. It's only good vibes we bring that put me on the ceiling. And I just love this feeling. It make me happy. If you wake up in a bad mood, I want you to shake it out.
Let me give some underrated soca some love right now.
For yourself, but I'm better than
I'm gonna jam some underrated soca. We did a segment like that a couple months ago.
Cover your ears and sing la da de la da de la de la. Sing the happy song la da de la da de la de la. Tell everybody just come along la da de la da de la de la. We ain't doing nothing wrong la da de la da de la de la. Let me go 'cause I
Feel good.
thinking for Wendy.
Lottery.
I don't know.
Nade.
God, I feel so happy 'cause I feel good like if for Wendy.
Lottery. I don't have no nade.
God, I feel so happy, so happy. I love when I'm in this mood, floating on the clouds like if I don't have no problems. I feel so irate right now. Everything that I do,
Go ahead and laugh now, man.
put me on the ceiling.
You know, let's see.
I love this feeling.
I get my exclusive interview from Nadia.
If you wake up in a bad mood, I want you to
I will see what you'll be saying to me after.
do good for yourself, but I'm better than them. In this life, when negative vibes it come your way, just ignore them. Cover your ears and sing la da de la da de la de la. Sing the happy song la da de la da de la de la. Tell everybody just come along la da de la da de la de la. We ain't doing nothing wrong la da de la.
See this song coming up here?
Give me the girl who come to give the kind of wine to remember. The kind of girl who come to play so you can't call she no pretender. I love the way they just get on. So I don't care who watching on. Cause I just wanna
wind up your body 1 foot off the floor.
Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body like a piano.
I want you, baby, more and more.
Wind up your body 1 foot off the floor. Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body like a piano. I want you, give me more and more, yeah. Girl, more than a million.
This is an all-star collaboration. Tennyson John, Cohen Dubois, voice, lyrical, representing the islands.
I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, baby. Nothing you do, I go regret, baby. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, baby. All you done show your respect, baby.
This is the kind of soca that's supposed to hit it big on the outside. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that.
Go down like that, go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that. Go down like that, go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like that. Go down like that, go down like that. Fling bumper, say wine and go down like, wine and go down like that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Something
Hey. Voicey, mate. This soca is giving goosebumps, mate. Hey.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Something about a body got me wanting all of you, yeah. Oh yeah. Tell me you want me, pretty lady. How you push up on me, vibe nice when everybody just a look onto me. No questions, girl, put your hand on your knees.
Hand on your knees.
Yo, please.
Hey.
Woman, you don't know what you're doing to me. No questions, girl, push it back slowly. Girl, I'm ready, oh please, yeah. Give me wine, give me that, give me wine, oh yeah, give me wine, give me that, give me wine, oh yeah. Could it be you and me, yeah? So much potential, girl. Could it be you and me, yeah? You are so special. Every time you come over, girl in front the mirror, just whining your bumper, performing for me, and you know that I like it. So sexy when you're dancing. I know it's not for free, baby.
Come real close.
Let me give you a good dose of that good love you need. Hey, take your time, baby, give me a little wine. Come give.
Hey, Trini, Nikki, them kind of questions you want to play asking many people them chat. Ask me them questions either in personal or private message. Make them think that. Because you might get me in some kind of trouble. But the answer is yes.
Now you know what we need. Receive from selfish.
Oniki asked it.
Indeed, that's how we succeed. Ecstatic. Proceed. When I take a look into the
I never Oniki asked it.
I see disaster, children gone astray. Babies making babies, some being sent to jail.
She want to know if I just kiss it.
If it is kiss it.
With the Nadia song now, Kiss Me Right There.
Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
Nikki.
Yeah, Nikki, come on.
Nikki.
It's Dev. Come on, Nikki.
Just walk away from your anger. And you will live down that the world needs more love. I say the world needs more love. Very nice. The world needs more love. Tell them again. The world needs more love. So what you gonna do? Love up with your baby. Drink up and be merry. Drink up, don't you worry. I know life is not easy.
We have the Pleasantville Pharmacy on the inside. Big up to all the beautiful ladies at the Pleasantville Pharmacy Limited. And the cool guys there too.
I know I'm not going to tell you, don't forget.
Yeah, and the cool guys there too. Last time I said all the beautiful ladies, I get pull up when I reach when I went to buy them, you know?
You pull up like if you DJ, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright guys, so it's just about time for our favorite segment right now. Who sample it?
Who sample it? Who sample it? Who sample it? Who sample it?
You take a little piece and you make it your own.
Who sample it?
You take a little piece and you make it your own.
Who sample it?
Interpolate the music on your own.
Who sample it?
And you take a little piece and you make it your own.
Who sample it?
Who sample
So
it?
you take a little piece and you make it your own. Next thing you know, people on the phone telling you they want the copyrights. Did you do it right? Take a little piece and take it your own. Who sample it?
Who sample it?
Who sample it?
Who sample it? Who sample it?
Who sample it?
You make money off the people them tuner.
Who sample it?
You should have know that they should have do it the right way.
You take a little piece of the people them tune.
Who sample it?
And next thing you know,
you're on the news.
Who sample it? They calling you a thief because you didn't pay for it.
Who sample it?
But the people don't care because your song is a hit.
Hey!
Who sample it?
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 And then I tell you about vibes. Vibes on vibes. A vibes on vibes. Hey! I tell you about vibes. Vibes on vibes. Vibes on vibes.
Who sample it?
Alright.
Let's go.
So guys, who sample it? I tried to find some easier ones. Because last week we had crickets on the live. So how it goes, to those who are new to the show, in order to win one of these prizes, right?
A hamper.
The lovely Vanna White.
Vanna
right?
Dev. Vanna Dev.
The lovely Vanna Dev, right, is holding up here. We have one of these lovely hampers sponsored by Hydrate, right? So
as we go into the Dev Cam.
The Dev Cam. So Hydrate is healthy flavored water, right? Filtered, double filtered. You add some flavor. We have pineapple, we have grapefruit, and we have
lemon.
Lemon! And we also have some bottled water as well from
Clear
Hydrate,
water.
right? You can get this in all major groceries. So you have to guess. I'm gonna play a song, and you're gonna tell me who used that song, who sampled from it and made it their own, or in the case where, let's just say, the sample song is more popular than, the original song is more popular than the sample song. I'll play the original, and you have to guess who used that song and sampled it, right? So, I want to start off with an easy one, right? Coming out from Chris Brown. Now, to me, when you're sampling somebody's song, you're supposed to take a little piece and make it your own, right? But this next one, to me, is like he sing over the same song. So just taking this song from Chris Brown, and you have to tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song that Chris Brown sampled this from. The name of the song is Questions, right?
How you deal with? From the moment you was dancing in the party, pushing out on me, giving everything, you're giving everything tonight. And if you thought you could get away from me and get away from me, girl, just take your time.
Real easy.
Coming on with me tonight.
Let's put the answer in the chat.
Girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer? Yeah, 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 yeah. Girl, I got a question for you. Can I get an answer? Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yes, yes.
She only love me cause I'm dangerous.
And we have a winner.
That boom boom sound like angel dust.
Simple
Girl, let me
Snagger.
hold ya. Put me ting all around ya. Make me feel like I own ya. Kill it boom like a warrior. Hit the boom like.
And this was sampled directly from Kevin Little, Turn Me On. So the first winner on the live is Lachelle Smart.
You know.
For the longest while we're jamming in the party, and you're waiting on me, pushing everything.
All right.
Same thing.
Now, I want to say something, eh? Now, Lachelle is the winner for sure. Because Chris Brown's interpolation and sample is directly from this.
Yeah.
But do you know that Kevin Little actually sampled someone on this song?
Who is that?
Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
All right. This song was actually sampled from 112. Give me love, give me love.
Oh.
Right? It was not a released single.
Okay.
Right? So they didn't have a video for it, but it was on their album.
Okay.
And it was actually somewhat of a kind of a sexy ballad, so it was a lot slower.
Yeah.
Kevin Little actually did a faster interpolation of that, which is Turn Me On, and then Chris Brown did more of a... Chris Brown's interpolation is more of Kevin Little's than it is the one.
Okay.
So I just add in some context. But yes, Lachelle is right. It is Kevin Little.
All right, Lachelle. So Lachelle, you're our first winner.
Yeah.
All right, so check out this next one. I think I'll know this song.
Summer loving had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast.
So this is
Met a girl crazy for me.
Summer Nights.
Cutest for me. Summer days.
And this is the cast of Grease, the movie, right?
Summer night.
Olivia Newton-John and John Travolta on lead vocals.
Who sampled it? Who sampled it?
I saved her life. She nearly drowned. He showed up, splashing around. Summer sun.
Right. So hear the sample now.
You're insecure, don't know what for. You're turning heads when you walk through the door. Don't need makeup to cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it.
So this is One Direction. What makes you beautiful?
You light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know. You don't know you're beautiful.
But check this out, right?
Was that another sample against?
No. I just want to say one thing about the Grease, the Summer Nights, right?
Right.
there's a lyric in that song, and it's totally messed up, right? I think it's in the second verse when you said, "Tell me more, tell me more." One of the guys said, "Tell me more, tell me more. Did she put up a fight?" I was like, huh?
Okay, this is a sound about abuse.
Right. So
Yeah,
that's just saying that song probably couldn't be made today.
Yeah.
Because the lyric is actually, "Tell me more, tell me more. Did she put up a fight?"
Right.
I was like,
yeah, you just running down girls and grabbing their hand and
You're
like,
right.
hey,
Did
be my girl.
Yeah.
I want you to be my girl.
Come here,
Come here, girl.
And then
jump in the sky here.
Right.
We're going on a date, girl. It's a date.
Right.
Just nobody else know about it.
And obviously that can't fly.
Yeah, just tie in your hands to make sure that you don't run away because I really want you. All right. So don't put up a fight, ladies.
Tell me more. Did you put up a fight? I just on the point of that line in this song.
Yeah. All right. So next one. Tell me which artist and which song sampled from this. This is that classic one.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed.
Who sampled it?
I should have made.
Who sampled it?
If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Oh, now go, walk out the door. Just turn around now, 'cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to hurt me with goodbye? The big eye grumble.
Punkster, who sampled this song? All right. Here it comes.
So where them a say, dance will never die. Out and bad, so badly bad, it a get intensified. I see the kids them in the street, all the big man them a practice the tweets. All do a bubble pass and crown, we still a make them know him dancing the bars. Everybody jump to the bounce, Willy Bongs. Everybody
No.
to the Willy Bongs, to the bounce.
Elephant Man is famous.
Everybody
famous for interpolations and samples, right?
Willy Bongs.
But
everybody fear do the Willy Bongs.
I don't think anybody vexing him.
Everybody fear.
Because the man.
Alright, swing your hand them, go on like a man, then the double.
He just turned it into his own, right? It's clear and it's obvious that okay, we can tell okay, you take this, but and then it is like Willy Bongs changed a whole era of dancing.
You remember when he was driving up here and he was talking about why certain music is only appeal to certain people?
Yeah.
Right. That's all I would say.
All right.
That's all I would say about Elephant. That's all I would say about Elephant Man. Right? Oh, next thing. With that Gloria Gaynor, I Will Survive. That song was also interpolated and sampled by a local soca artist.
What song?
Nikki Crosby.
Oh, I Like to Wine.
I Like to Wine.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Remember that?
Yeah, that was for kicks, so it wasn't in my mind.
Yeah,
But anyway, this one, Olika will win our prize easy. This is the last one, right? So we have one more hamper we're gonna give out. First person to comment the correct answer.
Come on, let me get things away now, man.
Yeah, let me give away things. Right? So this one, you need to tell me the name of the artist and the name of the song. Let me go. Yeah, DJ Punkster, you had an idea of who it is, but you didn't say. And Safa saw. You gave the answer for the other one, but we done give it out already, so. This is Disco Daddy by Nelson. Lord Nelson. I need you all to tell me who used this sample.
could just say one thing about this, the original, right? This is probably one of the best soca intros of all time.
Well, listen, Dev, I thought this was a sample, you know?
Yeah.
I went looking for the original to this.
This is the original.
This is the original.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, wait.
I know this is the original. This is actually one of the greatest intros to any soca song ever. If not the absolute best. Because I can't remember exactly who the arranger was in this. But the arrangement in that intro is like Grammy-nominated quality music.
Let's go and do all the
okay. Yeah. And this is, I think, 1971, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think this, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's Leston Paul who did the arrangement on this. I'm not mistaken.
I think he die recently, I think. Otherwise, yeah, just split this champagne, you'll get peace.
Yeah, you can send one bottle for your Kim now.
Who sampled this song?
Scarification.
Daddy.
Scary.
Yep.
Carrie! You're the winner. Soca Daddy by Ghetto Flex.
Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make you go. Girl, I want to make you go. Cause I'm soca daddy. I can be your soca daddy.
You can be my jam down, baby.
Want to make you feel so irate.
Keep me jamming, baby.
I keep all the girl them wanting.
Alright.
I keep all the
So that's it for this segment.
all of the girl them wear.
Who sampled it? I want to say congratulations to Michelle Smart and Carification.
Refuse it. Make it bend on your waist like elastic.
Alright, Selwyn said no, Leston Paul did not die. I know there was a famous producer of old time Kaiso and Calypso music that died this year.
Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make
So we enter the last 15 minutes.
you go. Cause I'm so
We're gonna bring some Bruce vibes
soca infectious like
to close off the show, right?
feeling on your body on fire. I'm the daddy with the real soca flavor.
Clarification and Lachelle, contact us for your hamper, courtesy of hydrate water.
I could drop it off for both of them.
Nice.
Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make you go. Girl, I want to make you go. Cause I'm so good that day. Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make you go. Girl, I want to make you go. Cause I'm so good that day. I can be your soca daddy. You can be my jam down, baby. Want to make you feel so irate. Keep me shouting, baby. A soca daddy from the land of Calypso. $6 million man from the My Show. Gina Nana from the Almighty Sparrow. This man from hell from the shadow. Debbie Rudder with the man with the hammer. The sugar boom boom from Lord Kitchener. All them gladly wait for the soca. The soca daddy have to take it further. Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make you go. Girl, I want to make you go. Cause I'm the soca daddy. Girl, I want to make you go. Jam your heart and make you go. Girl, I want to make you go. Cause I'm the soca daddy.
So if your feed is delayed, you have to make sure you're on the live. Click right below the screen where you're seeing live to make sure and sync up with us, right?
Soca.
Stop all housework you're doing. Tonight we going and have some fun. I just feel it to party the way we used to when we was young. Just put on something sexy so you'll be free to move around. Make sure the children okay. We ain't coming home until morning.
Yes, Winsford Divine.
Tonight
he died recently, and also the great Joker.
Tonight the black man feeling the jam.
Joker was the one responsible for writing Too Young to Soca. Joker died about maybe a week or two ago.
Hold on to your man, and then we do, and then we do, and then we do a little.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Winsford Devines used to write for Singing Sandra. And he's the man who penned Voices from the Ghetto, I think.
Tiny whiny, this chick from country, come home this season, looking for fun. Tiny
yeah, Selwyn saying Winsford is Joker.
Right. I didn't know his name.
Now she back home, wailing down the tongue. I come to ramp, I come to jump, I come to. I want to run back, comes to the soca. I want to. Tiny whiny, while you boom boom. 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 Why Miss Tiny? Roll back Miss Tiny.
Watch it, Bruce, bring it back. Watch me. If all you only know. Watch me. You see this soca? If all you only know how much I love this. This is one of my favorite soca of all time. Take that and cool it.
Come inside the people fed. We dance all night until we wet. But when I ask you for your number, you have a negative answer. Girl, you ain't nothing but a teaser, a dirty, dirty teaser. I love the way you dance the soca.
Alright, let me bring the vibes. Time to close off. Some new soca for 2022.
Hey, girl. Come now.
Problem Child.
Come now. 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 Look how long I'm begging you for the saltfish. Since I meet you, I'm begging you for the saltfish. Ask your sister after you and she give me the saltfish. Why don't you feel sorry for me and give me the saltfish? Just a little piece of the saltfish. I beg him a little piece of the saltfish. Oh gosh, I beg him please, give me the saltfish. One time you're only teasing me with the saltfish. I want you to
got me container leaking water. It leaking water. Oh gosh, me it leaking water. Oh gosh, me container leaking oil.
Soca.
Oh gosh, me container leaking water. It leaking water. Oh gosh, me container leaking oil. Leaking oil. Oh gosh, me container leaking water. It leaking water. Oh gosh, me container leaking oil. Leaking oil. Oh gosh, me container leaking water. It leaking water. Oh gosh, me container leaking oil. Leaking oil. It leaking water. It leaking oil. It leaking water.
So for everybody who was listening to the part with the sexual health, and you were talking about diet, maybe this song might help.
Now that total lockdown over, I go take advantage on the thing when I hold ya. Cause woman, to be honest, if I don't really suck on it, woman, to be honest, if I don't really suck on it, in less than no time I gone down in the knees, down in the meat, down in the knees, down in the meat. The better papa man for me like I don't see. Since you love the job so much, she's not in me.
This side of fire, this side of energy, a positive energy, and they cannot damage it. My side of fire, my side of energy, a positive energy. We don't want no bad vibes in the mass. I want your passion talk, set up the passion talk. Everybody ready up for the mass. Gotta fight it up, gotta fight it up. All ready to jump, all ready to play, all ready for mass, ready to make we name. All ready to jump hard and wave hard and jump hard and wave hard. No better pick a side, 'cause now we ready to ride it. This side of fire, this side of energy, a positive energy, and they cannot damage it. My side of fire, my side of energy, a positive energy, and they cannot damage it. When I went up panorama, I come back to the marsh. Even cookie this cannibal. A paradise. But when I come back for carnival day, and I hear the big trucks start to play, tell them when me and my section touch them is trouble, because the stage not good again.
Yes, this is your song. This was my favorite song for 2021. I want to get wild.
I want to get crazy. I want to play a mask. I want on a pretty lady. We do what we have to do.
But yeah, what I want to do if I had one wish.
Mash up the place. One more time, can I mash up the place? Shut up the place. If I had one wish. Mash up the place. One more time, can I mash up the place? It's better the place than what the place. I want to live. Open it up, open it up, open it up. Good girl, 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 thing don't work for me. I just want a body, bad body. I can look and walk up she body. Kill them with it, hey, roll your bumper. Kill them with it, kill them with it, kill them with it, hey, roll your bumper. Kill them with it, roll, kill them with it, hey, walk your bumper. Kill them with it, roll, kill them with it, kill them with it, hey, kill them with it, hey.
Hey mama, bad girl, good grammar. Oh nana, self-made, no doctor. And that's the reason why they hating on you.
We still have about 2 more minutes before we close up.
Show them, start whining
I want to thank our sponsors, Hydrate Water. I want to pick up everybody here at Thrill Entertainment Studios. Sean C and J Snacks, the kids, DJ Punkster and Selector Chels, and of course my DJ on the ones and twos, DJ Bruce the Produce. My name is the D to the E to the V. My name is Dev Onyx. Ladies call me the Dev. We want to thank you all for tuning in. We had an amazing time, keeping all the smiles on your faces. I want to thank our loyal listeners, all the new listeners, and of course our friends over at Pleasantville Pharmacy Limited. We will be here every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m.
Congratulations to our winners this week, Clarification and Luchelle Smart. Sponsored by Hydrate.
Like a nucleus, girl. Brace for the impact. Body is good and I like that, girl. Brace for the impact. Set up yourself for the contact. Say, just give me that blessed wine. Get loose, girl, reckless wine. Criminal girl, deep my mind.
And I want to thank Trini, Nikki, and Kimmy for the prescriptions in the chat.
Yeah, I need to private message me some of them things.
Yeah, when the show done, or they send us messages and we have a little talk. Yeah, right? Clove and all them other kind of things. Nutmeg. Alright guys, so I just want you guys to remember, amidst all this confusion, some of us may do the winning, but we all do the losing. It's just who does the choosing.
This is iLive Caribbean. wi.iliveradio.com.
Kungagana, 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 gawe, kungagana, gawe.
Yo, it's your boy DJ Siobhan presenting Mellow Magic Mondays on iLive Caribbean. Come join me as I bring to you the best mix of soca and reggae, Bollywood remixes, and East Indian. Tune in every Monday to hear truly DJ Siobhan from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Get ready to wine and jam and vibe to your favorite song.
Yo, it's the Movement's family, it's your boys Gold Teeth and General G. And yes, folks, we are back on the radio. Catch us on WILiveradio.com. Each and every Wednesday, that's 12 to 2 EST, which is 5 to 7 GMT. We're going to take you down memory lane, creating memories. Catch us, WILiveradio.com. The Link Up Show. Kaboom!
Family, amazing family.
Do you want to express yourself, think for yourself, and most of all, learn to love one another? Or just have a little laugh? Well, tune in to the I Think, Laugh and Love Show on iLive Caribbean Radio on Wednesdays,